If you're looking to improve your gaming or streaming setup, today I'm taking a look at two audio products from FIFINE, the AM8 Dynamic Microphone and the H13 Gaming headset. I've been using both in my setup, so I wanted to share my experience and point out a few things that stood out during testing. Let's get started. The AM8 is a dynamic microphone, which means it's designed to focus on your voice while helping reduce background noise. During my testing, it did do a good job keeping keyboard clicks and PC fan noises from becoming distracting, making my voice sound clean and focused. That is one feature that FIFINE is really dedicated in producing. They do a really good job at doing that. Now, one feature I really like is that it supports both USB and XLR connections. That's right. If you're plugging directly into your computer, USB keeps everything simple. And if your setup includes an audio interface or mixer, you also have the option to connect it using the XLR on the back here. Now, when using USB, you get a few extra features built right into the microphone, including tap to mute microphone, gain control, a headphone volume adjustment, and real-time headphone monitoring through the 3.5 millimeter headphone jack built into this microphone. I find that very useful. Now, setup only takes a few minutes. Once everything was connected, it was ready to use without any complicated configurations or pre-installing any software. Not needed. Now, overall, the AM8 felt really solid, produces clean volume, voice recordings, and was easy to work with into my everyday setup. Let me give you a closer look of this device. I'm going to go ahead and plug that in to show you exactly what it looks like when it is on. I'm going to go ahead and plug in this USB port. So you have yourself a light on the bottom, which indicates that it is turned on. You can go ahead and hit that to change the color, which is really cool. I find that really neat. Microphone filter is very solid. You turn the volume down of the mic all the way. You can adjust the headphone when you're listening to it. It's a really solid microphone. You can tap this here to basically mute yourself. So when you want to mute, you just hit this button. Turns red, means it's mute, and no sound will be emitting through this microphone. You can just tap it again to emit sound. Very spot on. Now, let's take a closer look at the H13 Gaming headset from FIFINE. The first thing I noticed was how comfortable it really felt. The ear cushions are very soft. The headband has plenty of padding. I was able to wear it comfortably during longer gaming sessions. Now, quality for sound was very clear throughout my testing. When I had tested this, the 50 millimeter drivers produced immersive game audio dialogue, which was easy to hear. The virtual 7.1 surround sound added a really great sense of space while gaming. Now, the built-in microphone also performed well during Discord calls, multiplayer games. Now, providing clear communication throughout my testing has been very nice. I very much thoroughly enjoyed using this product. Now, the H13 also works with FIFINE's Genie software, where you can adjust EQ settings, virtual surround sound, RGB lighting, and microphone settings if you like customizing your audio. This also runs on a USB, so you could take this USB cord and I'm going to go ahead and plug it in. Untwine this really quick. Plugged in, this is what the headset will indicate that it's on with the lights. That's really cool. On the controller itself, you have the EQ setting, which can change between which one you're using, gaming, whatnot. You got the 7.1. You have your chat volume as well as your mute volume on the bottom. You switch to mute. You switch here to turn on. You have yourself your headphone volume to control the sound. You have yourself the game, or you can have the chat volume. There's actually, if you have a little feeler like that stops you, you're actually in between game and chat, which is really cool. Also has a clip if you want to clip it on yourself. Not necessary. Now, the AM8 is dedicated to capturing your voice and offer more flexibility with USB and XLR connections. The H13 combines headphone and a microphone into one device, making it a simple solution for gaming, voice chat, and everyday use. Now, overall, both products performed consistently during my testing and were easy to set up and very easy to use. This one can be used with console, PlayStation 5, and as well as Mac and Windows. This one is only used on Windows and Mac computers. I hope this helps give you a better idea of what each product offers, helps you decide which one you want to get. FIFINE definitely makes the best budget friendly, high quality sounds and mics that I've ever used. I'd like to thank FIFINE for sending these in. Thanks for watching.